Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duels video. My opponent summoned Blackluster Soldier, and I used Warning Point on it. Envoy of the Beginning could not activate its skill, so its effect was nullified. And then my opponent accidentally entered the battle phase because he was probably playing on autopilot. And autopilot fair, I'm sure I go on autopilot every now and then. But my opponent just sat there and he's just... I'm pretty sure my opponent was pissed. But, you know, I won. So I mean, I don't have any complaints. Obviously. And maxed out! I completed the first stage. Great! I'm not sure how much of the second stage I'll bother with, but for now I'm going to take a break. A short break that isn't going to last very long, I assure you. Hold on a second, I had to destroy someone in DM World. I had to destroy someone in DM World for being... hold on a second, wow. Okay, so I had to destroy someone here for being a bastard. And to be completely honest, he kind of is. Oh, the Vagabond is back. I will ignore the Vagabond. I will play something else. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work out for me. I want to learn how to rush duel, and I don't know how to play anything else. Oh, God. I'm serious though, I will have rush duels eventually on this channel. He's not winning this. I don't care what level he is. Get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. You think you can win? No, you can't win. I'm the one to win. Because I have protagonist armor. And also, I'm just better than you, so, you know, there's that as well. And just in case you just didn't know. Alright. I'm gonna add the Dark Magician to my hand. Definitely in character, but probably the only in character thing about me, to be honest. Okay, and so far he's losing. He cannot win. He can try, but he will not succeed. I'm sure he's tried many times, but I mean, how is that going for him, to be honest? Oh, I don't even know. I'm not even going to bother with that card effect because he's just so weak. Yummy Merrick is weak. Imagine saying that about someone that would torture you. Yes, I've said a lot of things, though. I mean, let's just be honest. Can I just destroy the card effect? I think that was probably premature. Oh, well, he just lost. Good. I like seeing him lose because it's fun. And then he demands rematches, and I'm just like, no. No, you do not get one. That is not how you ask for a rematch. Also, you're just salty that you lost. No rematches for you. No. I do not have time for you. I just won. Okay. And obviously, we know why I'm here. Oh my god. Rush duels, and I still don't know what I'll play. I guess I'll have to try some decks out. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Maybe I can try Luke's deck? I don't know. I was barely paying attention to how rush duels worked. And then when Go Rush started, I'm just like, I'm not really paying attention to this. I don't want the tutorial. I'll skip it. Yeah, and then I wonder why I lose a lot of things. I mean, I lose a lot of games, I know, but I also have never had a rush duel before. Okay, it's my turn. I'll keep that in mind for future decisions. Alright, my turn is over. I can't believe the theme music just changed. Dude, that card could destroy me. Well, probably not, but only because I can deal piercing damage. And I will. Because, I mean, why not? I have an idea of what that card probably is. I mean, to be honest, I've told you Belle a lot. Oh, God. Why did I do that? Oh, right. I don't know. Let's ignore anything I do half the time because it's probably stupid. I win! Oh, God. Well, now it's time to go back and see how I do during the second stage. I mean, seriously, I might as well do a few duels, you know? Oh, God. Dude, already? Dude, how the hell did you just get here? I mean, your souls are fused. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, why am I asking questions when their souls are fused? What? Why am I in... Why... Wow. Completely forgot about that detail for some reason. Okay, my turn. I have already won this, and I've barely done anything. Alright. No, I just had to deal piercing damage. I'll be fine. I'm usually fine, to be honest, even when I lose. Even when I'm salty about it. I mean, I do keep coming back even when I am salty, to be honest. Being salty isn't really going to stop me, ever. This salt makes me stronger. Anyway, there's no cure for this obsession, just saying. You may be wondering which obsession. None of them. There is no cure for any of them. Just saying. Yeah, he already said that I'm tough, like earlier. Is he still in the backlog? I'm gonna check it. Okay. Yeah, the Gore, Jack Atlas, Yuma, he kicked my ass. My hand in this duel sucked. My opening hand was just terrible. And then I somehow managed to win against Aster. And then myself. And then I won against Yuya, surprise. And then I won against Shuto somehow. And then I defeated Yugi. Alright, my next opponent. Who will duel me now? To be honest, I still have to finish the... Yuya is back. Okay. Hello, Yuya. Anyway, like I was saying, I still have to finish the Duelist Kingdom videos. Oh, I'm not done with those. So, yeah. I know I still have those left, but, I mean, that's not going to stop me from participating in the KC Cup. I made it to the second stage! That's great! I still got it, man. I still got this. I'm not really that old, but sometimes I wonder, like, what is going on with my dueling? Every now and then, I just feel like it goes downhill. I make so many misplays. And I scream internally over them. I'm just thinking, why did I do that? My brain cells are just, no one can come to an understanding. My brain cells are having a meeting trying to figure out what happened. No one can figure it out, no one. To be honest, I don't even care about winning anymore. However, there are still the daily 4 duels for the KC Cup. Yeah, the 4 daily duels that I can do for rewards. I've already done those for today, but there are more. Tomorrow and Sunday, I think. Since I've already done today's. And the second stage began today. And for some reason, I decided it was time to record at this hour of the day. To be fair, I pulled an all-nighter. I did not have to pull an all-nighter. I don't know why I did that. But in any case, I learned something recently. I don't know if I should say it, but I mean, I still don't know what to do with one of my phones. The battery just swelled up a lot. My dad looked at it and he was like, "Oh my God, turn it off." And I'm like, okay, it's off. I turned it off. And now I have to figure out what to do with it. I do not yet know. Yeah. It's just weird and wild that I've done that to my phone. But I also looked up some things that make the battery swell up, hopefully to avoid this problem in the future. No idea if that's going to happen, but please can I make an effort? I heard that if the battery could cause a fire, I'm not going to cause any fires. I know I'm known for destroying things in some ways, but let's not go too far with this. I don't want to kill anything. No, nothing. I want my house to stay upright. I need my house. I mean, without it, what would I do? Okay, did I already use it? Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, all 3 of them are still in my deck, so I can use it. I can use it as a fact. I just think it's funny that I talk about how destructive I am, but most of the time I'm just self-destructive instead. I just make misplays. I don't seem to learn much, but I did get to the second stage. I got here, so that required some skill. We can debate whether or not I used proper skill later. Although I probably will not participate in such a debate because I don't have time for that. I really don't. I'm trying to catch up with things. The backlog is real. There are a lot of things that are real, to be honest. Alright, it is now your turn, Yuya. I almost called you Yuma for some reason. You're not Yuma. Though Yuma could come over here if he feels like it. Yuma, you don't have to. Seriously, you've already dueled me. Well, so has Yuya, but that's beside the point. I think Asker wants revenge. Although since he's part of the meta, that's kind of obvious. Being meta doesn't really give you any points, you know? Okay, I guess it does in the KC Cup, but we'll ignore that. I mean, that's not we're not talking about the KC Cup's points, okay? Those are different. Alright, he's link summoning and... Oh shit. I don't like what he's about to do, but I can't stop it. I guess that's what happens when you don't like smiling much. Yuya just... He tries to do anything to make you smile. No, I'm not smiling, Yuya. Do you see my face? I don't know if my face... Well, to be honest, I'm not exactly... Trishula? Yuya, why are you... You think this is the way to make me smile? No, it's not. It's really not. You know who also used Trishula on me? Well, most of the time it's Shark, but... I mean, there are other people that use this strategy. They just summon Trishula, knowing they'll win if they do. To be fair, I too could summon Trishula. I don't think I've got the one at level 11 though. Maybe that's what I could use my gems on. Since my inbox has some. Because I have too many gems, apparently. And when I say too many gems, Konami just wants me to spend them. On what? I'm not actually going to pull for a level of... I know that a level 11 Trishula is used on me a lot, but I'm not switching decks right this second. I mean, seriously. Okay, and it's that card. I really hate it. Okay, well, interesting. Reminder, anyone can use Trishula, not just Shark. Oh my god. Well, that was something. I'm not quite sure what I would call that, but now I just have negative duel points. Alright. I should probably lose more points. Just what if I try to see how negative I can get with points? Because there's no way in hell I'm going to get to a high rank. I don't like losing on purpose, but still. I wonder how long it would have taken me to rank down to duelist level 17. I was wondering that recently because I lost so many duels in a row. Why? Well, I was editing my deck over and over. I was just making updates. And this is probably not even going to be where the deck stays, because I have to make changes every now and then just to see if any staples work better. And to be honest, I try to change strategies every now and then with staples. It really depends. Okay. Okay, it's your move, Yuki. Your move. Let's see what you do. I mean, he could win. He could actually win this time, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I'm glad that I made it here, but honestly, there isn't really much to brag about, honestly. I just played over and over and over until I got here. I was very confident I could make it. Very confident. I just knew that I had to keep trying and I would get there. So, you know, I had to order some things from Amazon to replace the battery in my phone. And my dad's going to handle all of that shit so I don't do anything stupid. I mean, honestly, I cannot be trusted to replace a battery in my phone. I would destroy things. I would destroy the phone. I don't want to do that. I don't. I've already proven I can destroy a phone. I don't need to prove anything else. And also, what am I going to do with this battery that's just so dangerous? I need to figure out what to do with it. It's not a good thing to have. I mean, really. We don't need any fire causing hazards in the house, seriously. Okay, it's my turn. I'm not even sure how I feel about it. To be honest, this is a very difficult duel to think. I'm not sure I'll win this. But I think I should at least try. It's just, I think that back row gives him too much protection. I think that protection is going to backfire. It'll just take me out. And now we don't know what this means just yet, but I mean, he could use Book of Moon on me in the middle of the battle phase, or that. But then he could have any other cards that could take me out too. But there is that. Okay, no, I hope okay, I took out the right card at least. And I cannot take out that other card, so I'll just leave it there. And he activates that. Okay. Okay, he entered the battle phase again. I don't know if that face down card will help him. I really just don't know. It could, I guess. Well, it's time to wait. I wonder how the weather is doing in every other part of the world. I mean, I can just look outside. My opponent surrendered. Alright, well, I understand. I completely understand. But there is no cure for defeat. You lost this one. Oh, God. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to take a break, and by break, I mean I'm going to work on the Duelist Kingdom videos that I need to upload. I still have to finish that event. And then I can upload more videos that I still have to write descriptions for. It's going to take a long time to finish these. Yeah, I will take a break that will hopefully involve sleeping as well.